This ransomware is made in Python. First, let me install the dependencies. We need the 32-bit version of Python 2.7. Install to path and compile the PYO files. Now we need to install the Microsoft Visual C++ compiler for Python 2.7. Now we need to install WX for Python 2.7. Once installed, we must compile the PYC files and bat scripts. Now we must install PyWin package for Python. Then we must install the PyCrypto package. Finally, we can install orderdict and PyInstaller from command prompt using Python's pip module. We can then customize the configurations for the builder. We can set a PyInstaller AES key for extra obfuscation of the payload. The key must be 16 characters. We then select the icon to be used and select the UPX Packer directory. Finally, we customize the look of the ransom note, the text color, background color, and we set the BTC amount and wallet address. We can also choose to disable Task Manager. We set the encrypted files extension and set the extensions to encrypt separated by commas. We can then customize the letter shown to the user in the ransom note. You can also save the settings you have configured for a later time. Now you will see the build failed due to invalid settings. We can then see why it failed and go fix the settings. The key is now right but the wallet is wrong, so we need to enter an actual Bitcoin address or a string in the correct format in our case. Now we can build the payload for use. Now once the payload is built, we just need to deliver it to the target. This ransomware should be delivered by a shell session, because the key is not sent to a central server but written to a text file on disk, therefore you need to exfiltrate and delete the key. Once started, the payload will go to work encrypting files on the disk. As you can see, the files are starting to show signs of encryption. You can see we are unable to read the content of the file. and the ransom note has now spawned. In the directory we executed the payload from, the key will be written to. So it must be exported or at the very least deleted to stop the user from self-decrypting.